Quantum tunneling or tunneling refers to quantum mechanical phenomena where a particle tunnels through a barrier that is classically could not be surmounted. This plays an essential role in several physical phenomena such as alpha decay and the nuclear fusion that occurs in main sequence stars like the Sun. It has important applications to modern devices such as the tunneling diode, quantum computing, and the scanning tunneling microscope. Tunneling is often explained using the Heisenberg's uncertainty principle and wave-particle duality of matter. Pure quantum mechanical concepts are central to the phenomena. So, quantum tunneling is one of the novel applications of quantum mechanics. Quantum tunneling falls under the domain of quantum mechanics, the study of which happens at quantum scale. This process cannot be directly perceived, but much of its understanding is shaped by the microscopic world, which classical mechanics cannot adequately explain. To understand the quantum tunneling phenomena, particles attempting to travel between potential barriers can be compared to a ball trying to roll over a hill as shown in this diagram. Quantum mechanics and classical mechanics differs in their treatment of the scenario. Classical mechanics predicts that particles that do not have enough energy to classically surmount a barrier will not be able to reach the other side. Thus, a ball without sufficient energy to surmount the hill would roll back down, or lacking the energy to penetrate a wall, it would bounce back, or in an extreme case, bury itself inside the wall, that is the absorption. Therefore, in quantum mechanics, these particles can, with a very small probability, tunnel to the other side, thus crossing the barrier. Here the ball could, in a sense, borrow energy from its surroundings to tunnel through the wall or the roll over the hill, paying it back by making the reflected electrons more energetic than they otherwise would have been. So as shown in this diagram, the comparison of classical phenomena and the quantum phenomena of tunneling effect is shown. So this is the comparison of classical physics and quantum physics in terms of the tunneling effect. We studied in the preceding lectures that the probability density that a particle will be found in equal to the square of the absolute value of the wave function. An experimental evidence of the validity of the above interpretation was given by Gamo's explanation on the alpha decay of atomic nuclei. So this explanation we will see in detail in the later lecture videos. The alpha decay of atomic nuclei could be explained by a strange phenomena called tunneling effect. This was an effect inconceivable in classical theory. Let us learn it, the state in quantum mechanics. Before getting into the main point of the tunneling effect, let us explain the concept of state in quantum mechanics. It is a basic concept by which all the informations on the dynamical system under consideration, example, the energy and the momentum distributions of the system, the probability density of the particles in the system, and so on, can be obtained. All of these informations about the system under consideration must be contained in the wave function, so that the wave function is sometimes called the state function. Now see what is actual tunneling effect. As discussed before, a particle can penetrate into a potential wall. We then suppose that a particle might pass through a potential wall or a barrier. That is true. This strange phenomena is called tunnel effect. The wave function of a free particle written as psi1 of xt is equal to capital A into exponential of small I in bracket px minus capital E into t bracket complete divided by h bar. Let's say this is equation number 11, where capital A is a constant, which is a wave going to positive direction on a x-axis with a energy E, that is a right going wave, and the wave function psi2 of xt is equal to capital B into exponential of small I in bracket minus px minus et bracket complete divided by h bar. Let's say this is equation number 12, where capital B is a constant. This is a left going wave with the same energy. Diagrammatically, let's see how this phenomena is happening. Let us consider a potential barrier as shown in figure number 5 and figure number 6. Suppose that an incident particle with energy E coming from the left collide to the potential barrier. The energy E is assumed to be lower than the top of the barrier. In the classical mechanics, the particle is completely reflected by the potential barrier. And in quantum mechanics, some probability will be reflected, but the other penetrates the barrier and pass through into the right hand side region to proceed to the far right. This is the tunnel effect. Now let's see the penetration coefficient of tunneling effect. In order to estimate the rate of the probability that penetrates the potential barrier, let us assume a simple square potential as shown in figure number 6. Here, let the width of the square potential be a small a and the height is capital V0. The wave function psi of xt in the region on the left hand side of the barrier is a superposition of the incident wave as equation number 11 and the reflected wave equation, that is equation number 12, that is psi of xt is equal to capital A into exponential of I px minus et divided by h bar plus capital B into exponential of I in bracket minus px minus et divided by h bar. Let's say this is equation number 13. Contrarily, the wave function, that is capital phi of xt on the right hand side of the barrier consists only of the penetrated wave, as capital phi of xt is equal to capital C into exponential of I in bracket px minus et divided by h bar. Let's say this is equation number 14 where capital C is a constant. So solving the Schrodinger's equation, we can determine the constants A, B and C. Therefore, we can get A mod square is equal to B mod square plus C mod square. Let's say this is equation number 15. The quantity A mod square denotes the intensity of the incident wave, and the B mod square and C mod square denotes the intensities of the reflected and transmitted waves respectively. The above equation or the relation number 15 means therefore that the sum of the probabilities and the reflected particles and the transmitted particles is equal to 100%. This is nothing but the conservation of probability. Therefore, the penetration coefficient or the transmission coefficient is given by penetration coefficient is equal to C mod square upon A mod square. That is equal to, in square bracket, 1 plus V0 square sin h square Ka divided by 4E in bracket V0 minus E square bracket complete. Let's say this is equation number 16, where capital K is equal to under root of 2m in bracket V0 minus E divided by h bar. And the function sin hx can be written as this is equal to exponential of x minus exponential of minus x divided by 2. Let's say these equations 17 and 18. So this is called as the hyperbolic sine function, which is equation number 18. Now let's see the conditions for quantum tunneling. For a quantum particle to appreciably tunnel through a barrier, three conditions must be met. That conditions are: the height of the barrier must be finite and the thickness of the barrier should be thin. The potential energy of the barrier exceeds the kinetic energy of the particle, that is capital E must be less than capital V. The particle has wave properties because the wave function is able to penetrate through the barrier. This suggests that the quantum tunneling only apply to microscopic objects such as protons or electrons and does not apply to the macroscopic objects. If these conditions are met, there would be some probability of finding the particles on the other side of the barrier. Beginning as a sinusoidal wave, a particle begins tunneling through the barrier and goes into exponential decay until it exits the barrier and gets transmitted out the other side as a final sinusoidal wave with a smaller amplitude. Figure number 7, the act of tunneling decreases the wave amplitude due to the reflection of the incident wave when it comes into the contact with the barrier but does not affect the wave equation. The quantum tunneling through a barrier at the origin x is equal to 0, there is a very high but narrow potential barrier. A significant tunneling effect can be seen in this animated figure. Figure 8 shows a simulation of a wave packet incident on a potential barrier. In relative units, the barrier energy is 20, greater than the mean wave packet energy of 14. A portion of the wave packet passes through the barrier is shown in this diagram. The real part of the wave function psi is shown in blue color, whereas the imaginary part of the wave function psi is shown in the red color. Whereas the potential of the wall is shown in the green color, whereas the purple color shows the range of the energy. Therefore, the probability P of a particle tunneling through a potential energy barrier is derived from the Schrodinger's equation and is described as P is equal to exponential of in bracket minus 4 small a pi upon h into under root of 2m in bracket V minus E bracket complete whole bracket complete with E is less than V. Let's say this is equation number 19, where V is a potential barrier, E is the kinetic energy possessed by the particle, and a small a is the thickness of the barrier. Small m is mass of the particle and h is the Planck's constant whose value is 6.626 into 10 raised to minus 34 meter square kilogram per second. Therefore, the probability of an object tunneling through a barrier decreases with the object's increasing mass and with the increasing gap between the energy of the object and the energy of the barrier. And although the wave function never quite reaches 0 as can be determined from the functionality, this explains how tunneling is frequent on nanoscale but negligible at the macroscopic level. Equation number 19 argues that the probability of tunneling decreases exponentially with the square root of the particle mass. That is, particles with a small mass can effectively tunnel through the barriers more easily than those with the larger mass. And the thickness of the barrier is a small a. So, an example of the experimental evidence of tunneling effect is the alpha decay of atomic nuclei. So